Hey, welcome into the PHNX Bets Daily Podcast presented to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Leave us a 5-star review. I'm Johnny Venerable, doing my very first show ever with Anthony Totri of PHNX Sun Devils. Totri, your precious Chargers take the field tonight. How we feeling?
I was telling everybody in the office, man, I can't sleep when it comes to Chargers primetime games. I was laying in bed probably for 4 or 5 hours, just envisioning Herbert touchdown after Herbert touchdown after Herbert touchdown.
You were blessed with a W last weekend, and we're all Cardinal fans here, but some of us have our side teams. Shano's got a love affair with Seattle. We'll pray for him. But Shane's off today. Totri's in the house. We're going to be talking about the Thursday night matchup. Really, one of the best we're going to get all year, and we were gifted it after last weekend's Thursday night clunker between the LA Rams and the Buffalo Bills. We get a real matchup tonight, and while I am not super optimistic, Totri, that the Chargers can pull this off, I do think we're going to see a much better effort. How can we not? Than whatever the hell the Arizona Cardinals did against Kansas City on Sunday. What are you looking at in this matchup in particular that leads you to believe the Chargers can make this competitive?
I mean, you got to look at that defensive line, right? The added Khalil Mack in the offseason, a guy who had 3 sacks last week by himself, a forced fumble, 6 total tackles. Joey Bosa had a sack and a half last week too. He's a menace on the other side. But honestly, the big piece for me in this defense is J.C. Jackson, right? The guy who's, I believe, led the league in interceptions combined over the last couple of seasons.
Right.
Obviously, he missed last week and he's missed all of preseason. He had foot surgery. But Johnny, if I'm going to come on the Daily Bet Show, I got to do my work, right? I'm doing my research. So guess what? J.C. Jackson this morning posted this on his Instagram story.
Oh.
He said, y'all know what time it is. And that makes me believe that J.C. Jackson is going to suit up and be out there tonight. He's listed as a game time decision. He had foot surgery in the offseason for he had an extra bone in his foot, and he has since he was a child.
We've all been there.
So they took it out. Yeah, this is a usual thing. But I think J.C. Jackson plays tonight. So that defense fully healthy. I love it, man. I love the Bolts.
You're telling me it's better to have J.C. Jackson at corner than Isaiah Simmons attempting to cover Juju Smith-Schuster. You're right, Shano. I am fine. I have some allergies. I've taken some meds. I'm not there to cough and sneeze on anybody. But what I am here to do is to talk to you about winners. And you can be a winner right now, friends and family, on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Because right now, new customers can bet just $5, get $200 in free bets instantly starting tonight. Let's do it right now. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use that promo code PHNX. You're going to be rocking and rolling because everyone can experience the thrill of DraftKings early win promotion. Have you heard about this, Totri? Bet on any NFL team to win. And if your precious Chargers or if you're a KC fan, lead by 10 points at any point during the game, you get paid instantly. It doesn't even matter if your team then loses, right? I heard DraftKings in particular paid out over $6 million with this bet last week with the Buffalo Bills. That was easy money if you watched our show. It's simple. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, use that promo code PHNX, and all you got to do, bet $5, get $200 in free bets instantly. That's promo code PHNX on DraftKings Sportsbook. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See those show notes for details. I got a bone to pick with you, Mr. Shane Diefenbach, on his off day, messaging in, spam in the comments. We do miss you, Shane, but we've got Totri here. When was the last time you've been on bets?
Oh, man, I was on bets last Friday, and Shane can correct me in the chat, but I'm pretty sure I had hit 5 of my 7 picks last Friday.
Probably smoked.
They call me the locksmith, Johnny. If you were ever in the office, you'd know that they call me the locksmith around here. Okay.
Yeah, I had not heard that. That sounds made up to me, but I'll take your word for it. Shane is still licking his wounds. He's 0-2 this year on Guess the Lines against your boy. So he's probably studying up to make sure his picks hit for tomorrow, the precious Friday show. And Shane is confirming, Totri, you did go 5 of 7. Let's see how well you do today. What do you got for us in preparation for Thursday Night Football on DraftKings?
Look, man, you talked about it. Chargers-Chiefs, it's always a good game, but give me the Chargers money line, especially in Arrowhead. They've gone 2-2 over the last 2 seasons with the Chargers winning both games in Arrowhead. and the Chiefs obviously winning the other 2 games in LA. Justin Herbert is him, man. Justin Herbert is absolutely him.
I'll never forget. I lived in Eugene when he played for the Oregon Ducks, and I remember that draft. And I remember how grossly overanalyzed he was.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you guys just watch the game? I'll never forget the day the pandemic happened and everything shut down. The very last pro day to ever go live was the Eugene Ducks pro day in Oregon with Herbert throwing. That was the last pro day we got, and then everything shut down. And I believe Tom Telesco and company, they were there that day, and they got sold on this young man. And goodness gracious, if you're the Miami Dolphins, you made just a horrific error. I don't know if
100%.
he'll ever win. I don't know if he'll ever win a Super Bowl, but he is big time and clearly underutilized by Oregon, never allowing him to throw downfield. I like that pick. I like mine more. I think Kansas City wins tonight. That's not, breaking news. Neither of us are. I mean, Totri's got more stones than me. I'm not picking the line either way because I think there's a better chance that the Chargers do cover. I am very much scorned from what took place Sunday in the desert and this freight train from hell that is the Kansas City Chiefs offense. I'm a big time fraud because I don't see KC losing this game, but I absolutely think the Chargers can cover, but I'm not willing to place money on it. So you guys go out there on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Be braver than me, Totri.
Always. It's what I do best.
I'll tell you what we do best on PHNX Cardinals. We've got a watch party coming up on Sunday at Four Peaks. Be there. Cardinals attempting to not go 0-2, specifically 0-2 against your precious AFC West. We're going to be there. Myself, Bo Brock, Damian Anderson, Frank Sanders. Come, $5 ticket. You get a free beer. Hell yeah. We've got a Cards ticket giveaway. Doing it with our friends at Four Peaks, the official brewery of PHNX and PHNX Cardinals. Totri, get some props for us today.
I do. And I love them even more than Chargers money line. This feels like free money to me. Mike Williams over 69.5 receiving yards at -110. Keenan Allen, obviously the Chargers' number 1 wideout, is out this week with a hamstring injury. Over the last couple of games in Arrowhead, Mike Williams, 7 catches, $122 and 2 touchdowns. That was back September 26th in 2021. And then January 3rd, 2021, Mike Williams goes stupid again, 6 catches, $108 and a touchdown. He knows how to beat the Chiefs in Arrowhead. On that note, Jay Herbo, over 1.5 touchdowns at -215. That is absolutely free money. In his last 2 games in Arrowhead, he's thrown 7 touchdowns. You tell me he's not going to throw 2? I have him throwing at least 3 tonight. And then Patrick Mahomes, over 1 interception. That defense is just built different. They're going to force pressure, especially if you get J.C. Jackson back there. You've already got Derwin James. Mahomes, one of the last 2 times that he played in Arrowhead against the Chargers, he threw 2 picks. This is just, it's free money. This is even more free than Chargers money line.
I like it. I like it a lot more than what I saw from Arizona. Joey Bosa is going to be a difference maker. Isaiah Simmons actually dropped an interception to Patrick Mahomes, so it is possible. I am not reading that comment, Shane, for obvious reasons. You're lucky, or I'm very lucky, I guess, that graphic was up with Totri, so I could read your comment behind the scenes. So I will not be saying that. Here's what I will be saying. Here are my locks for tonight, prop-wise. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the former bust out of LSU, looking like a nice player for Kansas City. Had a really nice game, was the first Kansas City Chief to score tutty last week, breaking off some big runs. KC's O-line, much like the Chargers, very robust. I think both backs go off tonight. I'm going to hit a first touchdown eventually, plus 750. Herbert, 282 passing yards feels like a lock. I think he'll hit 300 sometime midway through the third quarter, easily before the fourth quarter. He eclipses this. Austin Eckler, I think, is one of the most complete backs in the NFL. Had almost 20 touchdowns last year. Just under 40 receiving yards at -110. Easy money. Parlay those 2 props together, make a nice payout. And I think it's going to be a competitive game, Totri. I don't think this is going to be one of those instances in which we're going to turn off the TV early. But at the end of the day, Mahomes at home, that's difficult. What I did notice, though, is his brother did not post a TikTok from State Farm Stadium last weekend. So maybe we get a special Jackson Mahomes Ask Thursday Night Football TikTok. What do you think the odds on that would be on DraftKings?
Ooh, prime time, first home game. That's got to be, that's a pick 'em, honestly. I feel like that's just -110. That's a pick 'em.
Jackson loves to be up there in the owner's box, the family boxes with, Patrick's lovely wife and their kids, and he's just making it about himself. And frankly, that's my favorite part about the Chiefs. I was a little bit hurt that we didn't get that. Like, we're not good enough here at State Farm Stadium at the Arizona Cardinals to get a Jackson Mahomes TikTok video. But
what do you think the odds would be with him and Juju pregame TikTok?
I think they're saving that for like one of their big wins of the season, because that's what everybody has been waiting for.
Yeah.
When Juju signed that contract, everybody thought, but Juju looked good last week. I mean, he put Isaiah Simmons on skates. Should have had a bigger game, but he fumbled late. I do not think this is the week I think they feel no Tyreek. That was not against the lowly Cardinals defense last week, but this is the week I think they're gonna have some problems going over the top, and I think Chargers quick strike offense, even without Keenan Allen, is going to give them problems. Mike Williams, one of the best deep ball receivers in the NFL. Shane points out over receptions 4.5 minus 135. Anytime touchdown. Well, I like this one.
Yeah.
145 plus 145. That feels like easy money. He also has Travis Kelce over 76.5 receiving yards at minus 110. Really like that Mike Williams bet there. Shane over under 4.5 beers at minus 120. Try plus 1,000. You will never get that free.
Look, man, I like anything with Mike Williams tonight. This guy is the Chief Slayer. He's been doing it even when Phil was there. When Phillip Rivers was back there, I remember he got 2 touchdowns and that 2-point conversion. Again, that was a Thursday night game too in Arrowhead. Like, the Chargers they've got the Chiefs number specifically out Arrowhead. It's going to be a close game. You want to throw a Hail Mary type of bet out there? Maybe put $10 on this game to go to overtime, because 2 of those last 4 games have gone to overtime. Obviously, last year in LA, Travis Kelce ended that game off just a ridiculous touchdown at the end in overtime. But you never know. These 2 teams keep it close. I don't think it's a blowout, but I do like the Chargers money line. I might be biased, but this team is just it's loaded, man. If they're not going to do it this year, then I don't know when they're going to do it.
I think they have a better team on paper than Kansas City, but verdict's still out on your boy Brandon Staley after he fumbled the opportunity last year. I think we both agree the over is pretty much a lock to hit. 54 seems really low, and I know Chargers are significantly better on defense. They have better defensive personnel, but it's Kansas City. So I think this ends up being something 30, 35, 32, something like that, clearly hitting the over. It's going to be fun. I can't wait for it. Totri, thank you so much for popping in today. Mr. Shane Diefenbach, presumably we'll be back tomorrow for our big NFL Friday preview show. In the meantime, be sure, subscribe, leave us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcast. Tune in to PHNX Cardinals later today at 4 p.m. Myself, Bo Brock, JJ Watt returns to practice. Thank the good Lord above. Totri, any Sun Devil content that we can preview today?
I mean, we've got a big show tomorrow. We'll obviously give our predictions for the Eastern Michigan game. And then we got a lot of fun things cooking up. Maybe some basketball players going to be making an appearance in a couple weeks. Maybe an ASU football coach. You never know. But give us a follow at PHNX_Sun Devils to keep up to date with all that fun stuff.
Herm loves loading up his schedule with those cupcakes to keep his job. Eastern Michigan or Western Michigan, was it?
Eastern Michigan.
Oh, Jesus
Give me anybody in Michigan except the Wolverines.
That's right. Load up so you can get your precious Panera Bowl bread bowl game.
Damn you, Johnny. Damn you.
The 409 Cleaner Bowl, whatever you want to do. But be sure
409 Cleaner Bowl.
That you like, subscribe, leave us a 5-star review. We're back tomorrow. This has been PHNX Bets Daily. Peace, love, and prop lock and drop it tonight. Goodbye.